What's up, you guys, and welcome back to J Ransom TV. We back with some more ReZero, like I promised. I'm like trying to get it done quick. We finished I Parry Everything the other day. I took a day off, but we back to finishing this because part two start next year. We'll be back with to react to that. But yeah, I want to finish this and Oshinoko, and then I'll probably start another anime. Um, Maybe two. Well, no, I just chill with one because, like I said, I'm watching too much stuff because I gotta get moving on Vox Machina as well. So maybe after the next batch of shows tomorrow, I'll start another anime. It's tomorrow. I'm gonna do. I don't know. Maybe if I'm gonna do all these, but Cross, new episode of Cross, two Oshinoko, the new Danmachi is wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon. Uh, and what am I drawing a blank on? Cross is wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon. Two episodes of Oshinoko. And I don't know, I'm drawing a blank. But I'll figure something out. But yeah, I want to start a new anime pretty soon. I know what I want to start. And then I was going to add Dexter to the lineup, but it was Paramount was not having it. And I cut it down pretty good, but again, maybe that's why nobody doing reactions or they just don't care about Dexter. But I want to chill because I got shows coming up in January next month. Sakamoto Days anime and then Severance season 2. I want to react to both of those, so I don't want to add too much to my plate. But yeah, I want to get moving on clearing out Silo and Cross, or at least one of them by the time Severance season 2 gets here. But yeah, we'll see. Last episode, I don't remember if I talked about it. Subaru gave a crazy good speech to the people. That was like fire. I'm like, all right, Subaru, I mess with you. And why am I drawing a blank? Drawing a blank. Drawing a blank. They bought the initiated plan to attack the people. Oh yeah, and Reinhardt showed up. So he joined the group. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. Let's see the final episode of part 1 of season 3.
Well then, now that Reinhardt's joined us, that should be everyone. So it's time that we discussed the Witch's Cult's 4 demands.
Yes, indeed. 3 are quite clear. There's the silver-haired girl, the witch's remains, along with the artificial spirit.
Yeah, that last one's Beatrice.
Correct. Then there's the Tome of Wisdom.
It really exists. I just assumed it was nothing but hearsay.
If I may, I've something to add. It was brought out to this region by me.
The Master Merchant.
Wait! How'd you end up with that thing?
I'll explain later. In the Witch's Cult, the Tome of Wisdom is widely considered the prototype of their Gospels.
Prototype? Well, that makes sense then. I can see why they'd want it back so badly.
I was enjoying the scene and then the music got to start.
By the time I obtained it,
I gotta skip
the book
this.
was already burned up and practically unusable. So I left it with a professional who's been trying to restore it.
After it was burned? How would that even be possible? Wait a minute. You mean after we split up yesterday?
Yep, that's right. But having said that, I won't go into how I got it or what I was planning to do after getting it back. I think all those matters are our own camp's business.
I
Bro.
got a new song! I'm calling this one Crazy Obsessed with Everything About You!
Liliana! That means...
But of course!
The
I decided to come out
OP
here in person as
Miss
if I would have it
Titties.
any other way. You fool.
Princess, glad you're all right. I was so worried.
My elbows, my knees, it hurts so bad. Feels like every
I ain't gonna do that to a little girl.
especially each one of my low ribs. Ow. What's the meaning of this? Why in the world have you been gallivanting around with these peasants instead of accompanying me? And then there's Schultz making me search for him. Honestly, you two couldn't be any ruder. I'm I'm sorry about that, Lady Priscilla. Please forgive me.
Guess you actually made good on your promise then? Wow, looks like you're even more driven than I thought.
About that horrid broadcast from earlier. I do believe that was your voice, wasn't it?
Maybe. So what?
Defensive. You'll find when it comes to results, I'm quite fair. And as a reward, you may include me in your plan.
A year ago. That's when I recovered the charred remains of
Priscilla.
the Tome of Wisdom down in the
Priscilla.
sanctuary.
If that's the case, then it must have been Roswell's.
Yes. It's the one I was particularly curious to check the contents of. I don't trust Margrave Mathers at all. He always raised my suspicions.
So what was
Aside
that
from what
again?
happened in the sanctuary, of course. It seemed like he was up to all sorts of different plots and schemes. Though it appears everybody managed to let that slide.
There's some things we can't forgive or forget. That said, as hard as it is to admit, we really need his strength. So...
Oh, that's a
That's fine.
That dude.
For you and Amelia, anyway. I completely understand. At this point, I'm wary enough of him for the both of you.
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
I've dealt with him quite a bit, and serving as your internal affairs officer, it got me thinking. The Margrave never once acted like he was up to anything he'd feel guilty about. But, what if he set something up using a time lag? If he was following the Tome of Wisdom, then all his plans should be written inside. As things progress, I'm sure that'll be useful information.
So this must be why...
That's right. I had to be sure no one in our camp would get hurt. So I left the Tome of Wisdom with somebody else. I'm really sorry for acting on my own like this.
Oh, I think you were
I
smart doing
understand.
that.
And I get what's up with the book, too. So I guess the only problem right now is what we end up doing with it.
Not to worry, because I can get it back for us.
Overtaking those towers is our top priority, so we can't spare anybody on that front.
Maybe you don't remember, but I've already navigated the city to bring back the Master Swordsman.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Well, don't mess it up, Otto.
Subaru,
Oh, Wilhelm.
I wasn't there for your discussion, and I do apologize.
It's no big deal. Do you know how Cruchet is doing?
She's only been awake for...
I forgot. I was about to say he
Sadly,
wasn't
her
here.
condition
Forgot he was
hasn't
watching her.
changed and is still rather critical, but she's been asking to speak with you nonetheless.
Speak with me.
Yeah. Why you would be shocked by that? You look crazy.
Be careful. Don't let her push herself.
Right.
Oh, she looked like his leg. Damn.
I'm sorry you have to see me looking this way.
No, don't worry about that. Cruchet, look at her. This is the same dragon blood curse I had. Felix! Cruchet, what can I do?
I'm so glad you're not hurt. I heard, like me, you were covered in dragon blood.
Yeah, but I'm doing just fine now. You're the one who needs to... What is this?
Let me see.
Connect
Felix,
it.
look! Crochet's hand! Hang on. Did this transfer from her body to mine somehow?
Subaru, you can take a lot of pain, man. Now I'm surprised your mind hasn't went to shit.
Innocent. Subaru, you haven't realized that yet?
What? If there's even a chance, then I won't give this a second thought. It'll be okay, Cruchet, because you can just leave all of this to me.
All right.
Sorry about this, Felix, but I really need to get going.
What can I do? There must be something.
We're still gonna need you to help us. Soon, there'll be a lot more people getting hurt.
Exactly 15 years ago, I
She is my beloved wife.
Wow.
Decades back during the Demi-Human War,
You
there
sick
was someone
bastards.
who used the forbidden art of corpse manipulation. While this individual has since disappeared, this dark practice still remains.
Manipulating corpses.
All those who were resurrected were then referred to as corpse soldiers.
Corpse soldiers?
I must ask that you never tell Reinhard of this. She lost the divine protection during the conflict, which unfortunately forced her to enter the fray as just an ordinary woman. I alone am responsible for taking Teresia's weapon. She was loved by the god of the sword, but I forced her to abandon her blade and brought about her end.
Just continue doing the same thing. Simple, right, fool?
Yeah, by combining her great voice and general stupidity, it might be just what it takes to counter Raph's authority.
Stupidity.
But there's no guarantee.
Guarantee, huh?
You know if there's a way we can test it out?
I have just been blessed
With what, a child?
with my divine protection of judgment. When looking at someone, I can see if they have power as well. This is a surprise. She possesses the divine protection of telepathy. Singing. I don't think I've ever considered that.
I'm more surprised by you than her. You're telling me you just received this?
You say I have this ability, but, I don't know if I can live up to it. Seems like a lot of pressure.
Just sing like you always
So
do.
you concede that all the inspired songs inherited from your ancestors have already failed.
Wait, what does that mean?
In these dark times, when hearts are seeking salvation, the songs you've sung with such devotion have shrunk back within you, and your voice won't even work now? A loser's mentality. if
She's
I've
just
ever
trying to
heard
pep you up.
Oh, really? So you're going there now, huh? You're really going there, is that it? Alright, fine, that's what you think of me? I'll show you! I'd be happy to let him hear my song! Otherwise, I'd be shaming all women! I was going to sing a requiem to Kiritaka,
Like, what the fuck?
tragically fell into the perilous waters of Pristella, but forget it! Leave everything to Liliana here, and I'm sure you won't regret
That
it!
actually worked?
With that in mind, I guess we're gonna let Priscilla
guess she
and
is
Liliana
stupid.
take care of bringing down Wrath.
Why not? They've certainly convinced me. And nobody else here is objecting.
Okay, the next order of business is Lust in the First District. Most of their forces are probably focused there. You've got the Sin Archbishop, of course. Then there's the two cultists, and maybe some demi-beasts, too.
And you believe that Lust herself is the one who's responsible for creating them all?
She probably made the demi-beasts based on their nature alone. You got it. And to be honest, I was already planning to do that. Reinhard, I want you to take on Greed with me, because we've got what it takes to bring him down. Though I know throwing the strongest at the Invincible won't exactly be light work.
And I'm asking you too! You'd be helping out my boss and Amelia.
And have trouble while in battle? Just have faith that you'll take up the slack for me.
Yeah. Feel free to get your hopes up. I'll be placing all of my hopes in you too.
Okay.
Best
but we still have
bros.
Oh, what a surprise! Your outfit from before was nice, but this wedding dress is simply beautiful. There's truly no
Let's
other
see how
couple
this
in the whole world
goes.
who's better matched than we are. Just seeing you like this, I know I was right to keep seats number 79 open.
Why did you only keep that number open?
You see, once there was a woman I assumed would be the perfect fit from the moment that I saw her. But before we married, I found her to be unsuitable and left the seat open. And because of that decision, I met you. It's as if destiny brought us together.
So it's been vacant a while.
Now then, I believe it's time for the ceremony to begin.
First, Regulus, before I marry you, I have a few things on my mind that I need to say.
This is certainly a coincidence. I have things I need to say as well. Oh, don't worry. From my point of view, this should be common knowledge for any wife. Most importantly, once we become husband and wife, you'll no longer be allowed to smile.
Huh?
You know how some girls appear so beautiful normally, but somehow turn rather ugly when they're laughing.
That's
Awful.
crazy.
I absolutely can't stand when that happens.
This man is a nut.
All changes in expression are
I mean,
forbidden.
that was obvious, but damn.
No smiling, no crying, no anger, and no joy. Just keep the lovely face you have right now.
To
You
my
want to
way
beat
of
it out
thinking,
you.
marriage is something that's supposed to be a joyous and wonderful thing.
Huh?
It's about love, and two people who want to spend their lives by each other's side.
Tell
When
him.
you can find one special person who touches your heart, and you know they're feeling just the
He
same
about to
way
slap
in
the shit out of
return.
you though.
For me, there may be nothing more precious in the world.
Doesn't that seem like completely irrational behavior? I mean, even if he's somebody you don't know very well, it's still quite painful. Understand?
Subaru isn't somebody I don't know very well. He's my knight, the only one that I've had or will have. He's the person who tells me he loves me while calling me by name.
Get ready to slap.
No one move! If you try, I'll see to it that you're erased from the neck down!
So, even though Subaru says he loves me with all of his heart, I can't give him the response he wants, or even give the response he doesn't want for that matter. I know it may seem cruel of me, and that I'm hurting his feelings, making him suffer, but even though I've yet to experience what it's like to be
You're
in
dealing
love,
with a child,
one day,
Amelia.
I just know it'll happen.
About to throw a
I'll be
tantrum.
completely devoted to somebody for the first time. When the time comes, I've already decided exactly who that person will be. So, Regulus, I'm not going to be your new bride.
Oh yeah? Well then, I no longer wish to make a selfish adulteress like you my wife! And what a relief it is!
You got smacked with the door.
At the same time, but your door totally went flying. What the hell's up with your legs?
Sorry, I couldn't contain my strength.
Well, your bursting into save the day moment looked way cooler than mine.
You two have some nerve, daring to crash a sacred wedding ceremony. I don't remember there being any men on the list of our invited guests. So I'd like you to tell me who you both are, and exactly what sort of gift you've brought for the occasion.
Well, I'm the spirit knight whose spirit partner is missing. Subaru Natsuki.
Reinhard von Astria, successor of the Master Swordsman.
I object to this union.
That's right,
Better
Subaru.
get ready.
Get your
'Cause I'm
woman.
here to steal your bride.
That's how we gonna end it? They making us wait? That's how we ended? Damn, we didn't get no fight? That's crazy. I mean, that's fine. But that is like the biggest blue balls right there. And then when is ReZero? How long we gotta wait? Oh, February 5th. It's not that long. It's not that long. Never mind. I thought it was longer. That's not that bad, but still. That sucks. The counterattack are about to go crazy. But yeah. I'm excited. That was just preparation phase. He got to see Crochet before he leave and then just lit a fire in him to see how she was hurting. He took on some of her pain. 'Cause that's just who he is. Cause she likes him. And you feel bad for her what's happening. And Super will always, people he care about, he will always put their pain above his. And then we find out one of the witch's cult that Garfield was fighting in, Reinhardt's grandpa turns out to be famous people, one of 8 arms something from another kingdom, and then one of his Reinhardt's grandmother. That was a twist, because like I said, I thought they were regular grunts. Like Lust was turning regular people into these strong warriors. I'm like, dang, if she could do that, then that's just insane. Like, that's OP. But no, they somebody who messed with dark magic. He reanimated them when they died. And so Reinhardt's grandpa gonna have to put his wife to rest for good. And Garfield got to get revenge. Reinhardt's grandpa and Garfield went after the soldiers. What's the name? Julius? Julius is somebody went after Gluttony, who got Rim Soul or whatever, something from Rim. And Priscilla Liliana went after Raph. And Subaru and Reinhardt went after Greed to rescue Amelia. And we learned that Otto had the one of the things they're looking for. He had it all along. And he was doing stuff behind the scenes because he still don't trust the Margrave dude. And I don't blame him. The nigga is a nut. Anybody who does that shit that he does, he's already nut. But from the last season, yeah, he's even a bigger nut after all the shit he put them through. But they need his strength, so they dealing with it. And what else happened? Yeah, Greed is a damn child. He has this surface level definition of love. He don't really know what love is, and Amelia don't know. She not sure what it is to an extent, but she know whatever it is he thinks his love is not in. So she told him off. He getting upset. He threatening to pop heads. Choose her words carefully. I was like, oh, if he go slap her at some moment, he was about to choke her. And Reinhardt and Subaru came in to say today, but yeah, we about to get some epic battles. It's about to go crazy in February. I'm excited. I am excited. Again, I don't know how this episode might be really short because it was music throughout the whole episode. Basically, it was like 80% music or something like that. So might get a short ass reaction. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Did you enjoy the season? Did you enjoy the season? Whose fight are you looking towards the looking forward to the most in part 2? And I don't know. Let me know your favorite waifu in the show. I don't know. I'll see you guys in February with more ReZero. Peace.